What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Hustle Decoded Entrepreneurship from the Ground Up. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Kelvin. I am the founder and CEO of the Hustle Decoded, and on this channel, we like to focus on the fundamental life skills that you're going to need in order to take your personal or business to the next level. Now, I wanted to double down on a topic that I had talked about in a previous video on how to be more effective, especially during a time like this. And one of the things that I failed to mention, or wanted to just double down on, I should say, it wasn't that I failed to mention it because I'm mentioning it now. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was, where are you spending your time? Are you aware of how much time that you're spending doing certain things? Because that's something that when you start to become more self-aware, when you start getting into the mindset of, hey, I want to do more, you think to yourself, as an example, I don't have enough time in the day to do all the things that I want to do. I don't have time in the day after work, as an example. If you have a job like myself, I don't have time after work to do some of the things that I want to do. I only have so much time in the day. Well, my question to you really is, how are you spending that time? And that's what I wanted to talk about today. All right, so let's get into it. So again, how are you spending your time? How much time are you sleeping? Are you sleeping more than 8 hours? Are you sleeping less than 8 hours? Because that's time, because we only have 24 hours in a day, right? Of that time, of that 24 hours, as an example, how much time are you spending on your body, getting right, getting healthy? Are you spending time to get into a better place in terms of your nutrition? Are you looking into how to eat better? Things like that. How are you working out? Are you working out? Depending on when you watch this video, we are going through a pandemic right now. A lot of people have stocked their shelves and has gone what I call pantry first instead of refrigerator first. So everybody's kind of running to the pantry, and they're doing more eating and sitting around than they are being productive. You know what I mean? So how much time are you spending on your nutrition? How many times a week are you working out? Because in any situation of your life, whether you run a business, because I do want you to run a business, I do want you to have a business, that's my ultimate goal. But in any event, in order to have some longevity, in order to be able to function and perform and for longer throughout the day, your health needs to be in order. You need to put more focus into it, as an example. How much time are you spending on your phone? How long have you been looking at your emails, or looking at social media, Facebook, looking at your IG, spending time commenting, looking at the videos, chasing the dopamine drip is what I call it. How much time are you spending on your phone? Because that eats away at your day. Again, if the more you look at your phone, the less you have time to focus on your body and your health. The more you look at your phone, the later and later that you go to sleep, and the more and more that you sleep. So how much time are you spending on your phone doing things that are unproductive? Okay, as an example. How much time are you spending, watching Netflix, Hulu, whatever, watching TV? How long are you sitting on the couch watching TV? How many times a day do you do it? These are things you got to kind of ask yourself, right? And then the main one, how long are you spending focusing on your business or your side hustle? Especially during a time like this, where I believe you need to double down on that. You need to do more. You need to act like your side hustle is your main hustle, so that you can get out of things like your employment, if you want to change jobs or whatever the case may be. But how much time are you actually spending on this? Are you serious about it? Are you, where's your focus at the end of the day? All of this revolves around time. When you become more self-aware, when your mindset changes and you tell yourself, I want to do more, I want to be more effective, I want to work on my health more, I want to have more time in the day to do the things that I need to do and the things that I want to do. Be able to prioritize things because you haven't been doing them effectively at this point. These are some of the things that you're going to have to look at to start. And once you start getting an idea of how much time you're spending on these things, and if it's a ridiculous amount of time, obviously the smart thing to do is to begin to wheel that back. Okay, I'm not sponsored by any apps or anything like that, but there are apps out there that do actually monitor your phone usage, and it's strictly for business purposes. Oh, this is how long you spent looking at Facebook. This is how long you spent looking at IG. This is how long you spent looking at the internet, or whatever the case may be. So there are apps like that that are out there that help people monitor their time. I've used one. There's other people on other channels that have used one. So I don't have one in particular that I'm going to recommend. But these are some of the things that you're going to have to get into the habit of in order to be more effective, so that you can be so you can maximize the amount of time that you have in order to work on your business, in order to work on your health, so that you can find better techniques to improve your sleep, so you can be more of an effective sleeper, those type of things, so that you can watch. So when you do have spare time, or you have days off, because you can't constantly go 7 days a week. You know what I mean? Sometimes people burn out, or people need to rest, but you need to make time for those. That's the difference. You need to make time for those, but you also need to make time for your business. You need to make time to get your body right. You need to make time, and these are some of the things that you need to work on in order to be more effective, especially during a time like this. Do me a favor, if you like some of the things that I'm talking about, comment below and give me a like. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going, man. We're just getting started. I'm getting a lot of good feedback in the background. I've got a lot of information that I'd like to get out to you guys, and we're going to be talking about businesses from a wide variety of standpoint. There's a lot of stuff that I've actually gotten into, and I'd love to just get into those different things with you guys, just to let you know what the possibilities are in terms of what businesses you can get into, and so on and so forth. But it really starts with your time. You do have to be more effective, and you need to do more with your time. All right? With that, I'm signing off.